What's up, guys? Go back to review, and over the weekend an article came out about Marvel Studios being exposed by VFX workers that don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios because of not good working conditions or not good working environment due to stress and meeting certain deadlines while working on the VFX on all the current MCU movies that we all know and love. And now with these VFX workers coming out exposing Marvel Studios for not good working environments and not enjoy working at Marvel Studios in the VFX department, it's going to be a bad look at Marvel Studios, especially for the franchise as well. So in this video, I'm going to go over exactly what our article says, going over everything that the VFX workers are saying about not enjoying working at Marvel Studios in the VFX department, and talk about what this means for the future of the MCU and the movies as well. But if you're new here and enjoy this, be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you miss out on videos like this in the future. So let's get into it. And now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we have a VFX workers coming out and exposing Marvel Studios about like not enjoying the working on in the VFX department on the MCU movies that we all know and love. And plus, with these accounts coming from the actual VFX workers are coming out and saying things on why they don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios, especially in the VFX department on the Marvel films, and saying that it's the worst management or the worst clients that they ever had. And now, with all these accounts coming from actual VFX workers that I don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios and the VFX department, these accounts are actually coming from Reddit. And now, with all these accounts, it's saying that like they don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios. And now, when it's a one account, it says Marvel as probably the worst methodology of production and VFX management out there. And they can never fix the look for the show before more than half the allocated time for the show is over. Now, the artists working on Marvel shows are definitely not paid equivalent to the amount of work they put in. When it's a one account is saying this with the Marvel Studios and never actually looking at the final product before it's actually released in theaters. And plus, as we did take a look at all the Phase 4 projects, as we're halfway through Phase 4 now with Thor: Love and Thunder having officially come out, and with all the VFX and not being done with all the Phase 4 films, especially in the earliest days in the MCU as well. And plus, I mean, especially in Phase 4, and now with them having to rush all these projects without having to look at them before the final product is actually released in theaters for the people to enjoy, and not having the VFX really finished. And now, coming from this other account, from this person saying, I am on my third Marvel project in a row, and literally just woke up at 5:30 a.m. on a Saturday with just going, I don't want to do this anymore. It's 6 a.m. now, and I am making a reel to apply to some place that has other projects other than Marvel because I can't do this anymore. And now with this one account saying that I had to wake up early at especially at 5:30 a.m. just to complete the third Marvel project, like that Marvel project, and that like something is like telling us that like with these VFX workers that they're probably treated not good or like awful like by Marvel Studios, like being woke up early to saying that like that they can't do this anymore, or not feeling like not in a good working environment. I had to wake up early in the morning, and now having a feel like putting pressure just to work on the VFX for a Marvel project. And now, coming from this one account that says, working on Marvel shows is what pushed me to leave the VFX industry. They're a horrible client, and I've seen way too many colleagues break down after being overworked, while Marvel at the times of the purse strings. With them saying that about working on Marvel projects is what like will push them to leave the VFX industry, and how like Marvel Studios is overworking these VFX workers, and how they're like rushing them to like work on the VFX movies before they're actually released, to the public, and like a rush to get the VFX work done, and like with them saying like that they're a horrible client, which tell us with the Marvel Studios like about not like treating the VFX workers properly, or like having them like feel pressured on them, and like having to rush these VFX out, and now having to apply to somebody else that needs a VFX work or maybe DC stuff. And now, coming from this one last account, like this is saying, Marvel has seen grown men punch walls and throw monitors from stress. I wrote down a couple of times, and I've seen the strain it could put on managers. But hey, the money was fantastic. Marvel as a client, and the credit name is not effing worth it. Even though with a grown man have been stressed and throwing monitors at the walls and being like, it seems like these VFX workers are feeling pressured by Marvel studios. And actually they don't enjoy working in the VFX department and working on the VFX for those MCU movies and not like having like feel like breakdowns and causing stress and like and all stress it could put on like a marriages as well, especially for these VFX workers that have families as well, and now like causing stress in the VFX department and feeling pressure to rush these VFX out for the MCU movies. And now, especially with all these people that are VFX workers that are working on the MCU movies that we all know and love up to date, and now like seeing in these accounts about like how they don't enjoy working in Marvel Studios, and they don't like working there at the worst client that they ever had, or like the worst management that they ever had, or like feeling rushed to get these VFX out, or like Marvel Studios about like putting pressure on these VFX workers and not having time, or like I mean like a certain deadline and not like taking the time with these VFX, and especially looking at all the MCU phase 4 movies, especially for Spider-Man No Way Home, having its VFX done while the movie was still playing in theaters, and like especially with the Thor Love and Thunder that has recently released, and if we take a look at this right on that like Taika Waititi and Tessa Thompson looked over it in this clip, also making fun of its final product and its VFX, which is something tells us and that like with its VFX workers that they don't enjoy working on the MCU movies, especially with all the phase 4 movies that are coming out, especially for the early stages of the MCU. And plus, if we take a look at Marvel Studios and their game plan, which is 6 MCU films and 5 Disney Plus shows a year, and now I feel like that they're doing the opposite of quality over quantity, and now they're pretty much doing the quantity, which is like rushing all these products all in like a single year. And plus, if y'all remember back in 2020, when all these products were delayed, we didn't get any MCU products back in 2020 due to the pandemic and with the COVID and stuff like that, and now I feel like we're gonna like all this in like a single year, especially with Marvel Studios, and now we're putting pressure on their VFX workers, and now to rush and not have a time to over the work before it's officially released to the public. And now with all this and all the VFX workers saying that they don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios, especially as a client and as a management, and with the studios themselves of putting pressure on these VFX workers and trying to rush out these VFX on the MCU movies that we all know and love, which is something that tells us that these VFX workers that I don't enjoy working at Marvel Studios, and that is not a good working environment, or not having good working conditions, especially due to stress and means certain deadlines. And plus, I love Marvel Studios and their movies as well, but with the Marvel Studios themselves and now having putting pressure on the workers, especially for VFX workers, about like feeling rushed, about having to rush these VFX out and not having to take the time to even look at these final products, which is something that tells us that like this could not be a good look, especially for Marvel Studios and the franchise as well. But we'll have to see what it all leads to from here. So that's my first video. Let me thoughts in the comments below, and what are your thoughts on Marvel Studios being exposed by VFX workers about not enjoy working at Marvel Studios, especially as a client and like a management, and like what are your thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comment section down below. So we get this video a like and subscribe to the notification bell for future videos, and you can find my Instagram and Twitter for live updates. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.